Hey my fellow YouTubers, Justinio here, and I have a message for you guys today about positivity and how to bring it into your life. Have you ever had those moments where it seems like the world is against you? Technology is just malfunctioning. You're trying to get to your email, but yet all of a sudden you can't log in because there's so many factor authentications that kicks you out, or you're just trying to get some project completed when suddenly there's some glitch or error that just keeps you from doing what you need to do, and you just need to reboot it, and sometimes you just have to walk away completely, and it's like, well, thanks life. I was totally going to get all this stuff done, but all of these hiccups, just why? There are also times where it seems like everyone is against you. You're just trying to speak your mind, speak your piece, but you never say or do exactly the right thing, and because of that, you feel like people are just crushing you under the weight of their judgment. Don't let that stop you from being you. We do have a right to speak. We do have a freedom of speech. They're just speaking their piece too, and they don't realize that their judgment is laying so heavily on you. 1 John 2:15 says, "Do not love the world or any of the things within it, for the love of the Father is not in them." This doesn't mean to hate people. This doesn't mean to be outraged by it. It means understand that evil is present. It does not mean to hate the people around you. Hate the evil that has their grip on them. Hate the evil that is sucking the life out of everyone around you. Speak out against it. Do not be afraid to do this. And to make matters worse, nihilism is popular in this day and age. You know, when I was growing up and I had shows like Batman, the X-Men, Justice League, good guys stood for good. There were times where there was a serious moral lesson to be learned. All of a sudden, there were these shows where it was a joke to be good. And the moral of the story was gone, making the entire show toxic. Just walking through my local mall, there's shops that have opened up with talking shirts where they say things like, just leave me the hell alone, or I enjoy being lazy, or I don't know, just not positive things. People get a good laugh out of it, but I've stopped laughing because I feel like the goodness is gone. People don't take it seriously anymore. People are in fact afraid to be taken seriously. This in itself is a serious matter. Pretend this cup is your heart and your mind. It is full of rubber duckies. These rubber duckies are your thoughts. All the things that you wish to accomplish are right here. Look how full it is. You can't fit any more in there. So if you try to add another rubber ducky, it's not going to fit. It's going to fall out. There are rubber duckies in here that you didn't ask to be put in here. This one is that earwig song that won't leave your mind. This one is that thing that your coworker said to you the other day that hurt your feelings and it's making you change how you think today. This one is your mom's favorite recipe. You want to keep this one still. Throw it out. Dump all of it out. Start over. How do you do that? Meditation. Be still and know that I am God. What did God mean by this? Sit still with Him, quiet the mind, and give it all to God. That cup I was showing you, give it all to God. All the bad and all the good. Why? So that you let go of it. If you let go of it, it's not in here, it's out here, and it can be brought back to you. God also said, ask and you shall receive. You saw how many things I asked for? No more room for another rubber ducky. You got to dump out everything to bring it back to you. When you empty your cup, there's no limit to what can come back to you. Now you will notice as the thoughts leave, you will have good thoughts. You will have scary thoughts. Don't focus on any of them, but at the same time, let them be there. They're passing like clouds. Let them leave your mind. You can look at them, but let them pass. Don't try to hang on to any. That's the key. Don't hang on to the thoughts until after your meditation is done. This is your time with you and God. Just be at peace for 10 minutes. Give Him that 10 minutes of your precious time. It's quite simple. Set a 10-minute timer on your phone. Sit still with your eyes closed. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Pause for 2. Breathe out for 7. Let your breaths gradually get longer and longer. In for 4. Pause for 2. Out for 7. Give God just 10 minutes of your time a day, be it in times of need, but especially in times that you're not even thinking about it. Still, give Him that 10 minutes. Reconnect with Him. And a final message for you folks out there. I know it seems like there's not a lot of good in the world, that it's all evil. It looks like that because you are trying to be the good in the world. It is good that you can see this. You're not conforming to the evil. You see the good and the evil because you oppose the evil. Now what's going to happen in the next 3 days is you're going to notice some crazy synchronicities. You will say a word like shenanigans, and you're listening to the radio, and they mention shenanigans right after you say shenanigans. Like, that's impossible. No, it's not. You're going to be walking around thinking, man, I haven't heard from my brother in a while. He's going to call you. Here's another thing that's going to happen. When you clear your mind of your thoughts, both the bad and the good, you're more connected with the Holy Spirit, and therefore the Holy Spirit can communicate to you through all of this. Sound too good to be true? Try it for yourself. I have proven to myself that this is very effective.